You're not broken, you're not weak, and you're definitely not lost. You've just been looking in the wrong direction for too long. There comes a moment in every man's life when he feels disconnected from his path, from his power, from who he used to be. But what if I told you, you haven't lost your way, you've just forgotten where it began? In this video, I'll remind you of the road back, using the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. Not to hype you up, but to ground you again, because your strength never left, it's just been waiting. Your soul knows the way, but your mind got noisy. There's a quote from Rumi: "There's a voice that doesn't use words, listen." The Stoics would agree, because true direction doesn't come from the external world, it comes from alignment. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." The noise of the world, social media, opinions, expectations, it drowns out your inner compass. That's why you feel lost. But underneath the static, that compass is still working. Practice. Take 10 minutes daily, no phone, no distractions, just silence. Let your own voice speak again. You'll start to remember what really matters. You forgot how much you've already survived. Lost? Look at your track record. Every challenge you didn't think you'd overcome, you did. Every time you thought you were done, you weren't. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." That means every painful event behind you is not a reason to doubt yourself. It's proof of your power. Shift your lens. Instead of saying, "I've been through so much," say, "I've grown through so much." That subtle shift changes your energy from victim to victor. 3. The path is built by walking, not waiting. A lot of people wait until they feel ready to begin again. Stoicism rejects that. Epictetus was clear. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. You don't find purpose by thinking, you find it by doing. Start small. Pick one thing that aligns with the man you want to be. One habit, one action, one commitment. Do it today, not because you're confident, but because you remember who you are. Pain isn't the problem, forgetting the lesson is. Pain is part of the path. Suffering is optional. When you're lost, it's easy to curse the detour. But the Stoics remind us, every obstacle carries instruction. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? Instead of avoiding pain, absorb its lesson. That lesson is the way forward. Stop looking for motivation. Start acting with discipline. If you're waiting for motivation to strike before you make a change, you'll stay lost forever. Real power, Stoic power, doesn't rely on moods or inspiration. It runs on discipline. Think like a warrior. A soldier doesn't fight because he feels like it. He fights because it's his duty. Apply the same logic to your life, whether it's your fitness, your purpose, or your values. Discipline is the trail that leads you out of the fog. You already know what to do, you're just afraid to let go. Sometimes we aren't confused, we're afraid. Afraid of what we'll lose if we change. Afraid of letting go of an identity, a person, a comfort zone. But the Stoics saw clinging as weakness. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom starts where attachment ends. That old version of you, the one who settled, who doubted, who delayed, let him go. You'll only find your true direction when you stop dragging dead weight. You're not alone, but you have to walk it alone. Here's the paradox. No one can save you, but you're not the only one walking this path. Every man who ever rediscovered himself walked it alone, but never lonely. Because we're all on the same journey. Final reminder, you are not lost. You are just one decision away from getting back on the path. And now, you know which one. If this video stirred something in you, don't ignore it. That spark, that was you remembering who you were. Subscribe if you're ready to walk the Stoic path and reclaim your power. And drop a comment. I remember the way. Let's keep going.